Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Halloween, Tuesday, October 31st, 2017. Take a look at this trade, folks. I want to give you exactly the details about why I gave this to our Research Center members. We just took profits on it. It was a great trade that we made, and in 24 hours, out with a great gain. All right, so very simply, I look for chart setups like this. I look for the ridiculous moves to the upside, and this one fit the bill. The symbol is HMNY, Helios and Matheson Analytics, and you could see recently it was trading as low as $3, and in this nutty bull market, it went from $3 to a high here of, what the heck was this high? Almost $39, $3 to $39. I mean, think about that, folks. $3 to $39 in a couple months. Insane. Now, the key is on a retrace, you have to know when to buy. Because if you buy, I mean, look at this, right? So if you bought wrong, let's say you even waited to right here. All right, right here was $13.75. So you just waited. I mean, this was a huge retrace. If you waited to $13.75, yesterday it hit a low of $8.85. Today, $8.88. I mean, you would have been down 35% on that trade. You had to be smart about this. And to be smart, what you wanted to do was you wanted to notice the retrace was approaching essentially a 618 retrace, actually close to a 75% Fibonacci retrace. It was also hitting the 50 moving average right here and piercing it. And that's where I jumped on the bandwagon and said, this is going to bounce. And sure enough, we bought yesterday, we sold today. Big profit. You can see today, even after hours, the stock's up more. It's up 25% all on the day today. But this was just a beautiful trade, folks. And again, you don't go heavy in these positions, right? When a stock has that much volatility, you can't put a ton of money involved. What you do is you do a small amount because you know if you hit it right, you're going to make a lot of money anyways. And that's part of the mentality because, you know, in all fairness, we bought in the mid to upper range of nines, and it went as low as 885. So we were down on the position a little bit at one point. I was actually looking to average in a little bit on it, but I didn't get low enough entry. But the point is, I wasn't stressing about it because I didn't have a net huge position. And I knew that when it went, it would make us a plenty amount of money anyways. So, you know, just an average investor, just think about this. I mean, just imagine buying, you know, 1,000 shares. Just 1,000 shares at, you know, $9.75. You know, when it jumps here, you know, from 975 to 1131, you're literally up over $1,500 on a small 1,000 share block, which is not a lot. And that's the point, folks, is, you know, some people out there have bigger accounts. You know, I did more than 1,000 shares myself, but it was still a very small position. But I'm pointedly showing you that you don't have to do big size for these type of trades. And you don't want to, because when it goes down a little on you and goes against you and pierces that 50 MA by a little bit, you can't get whipped out. I know a lot of investors who got whipped out, and that's their fault. They bought too big a share size. You have to let the stock breathe. You have to look at the beta, which is the volatility, the big move of it, and say, listen, you know, if this stock has just fallen from $39 to essentially $10 or under 10, 9 and change, you know, what's another dollar drop on it? Nothing in the scheme of things, right? Because it's already dropped, you know, literally $29 to $30. So you have to say to yourself, all right, give it a little room. It should bounce. The technicals, you have a fib retrace, you got the 50 MA. These are the things that you got in line, and this is why it's going to work out. And in all fairness, could it go higher? Sure, but I'm not a greedy investor. I'll take my profit and run and say thank you very much. But the point again is, this was a trade in the Research Center. You want trades like this. I'm giving them out daily. We've got a momentum building in this market that's triggering not only great moves like this on the bounce side, but then some more volatility is going to come in. You're going to see this over the next few days, and it is there. So come take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center. Great winner right here. Yesterday, we took another profit on GM, on a short on GM I did a video on. This is where it's at, folks, the Research Center at InTheMoneyStocks.com.